Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are diving into one of the most fundamental and frequently asked topic in programming, arrays. Whether you are preparing for interviews or just starting out in coding, understanding array is a must. So let's break it down into a simple and easy way. Hi, I'm Vijay and welcome to VL Coding channel. Arrays in data structures. So agenda is what is an array and key features of arrays, declaration of an arrays, initialization of an arrays, accessing elements of an array, operations on an arrays, advantages and disadvantages, time complexity and space complexity. So first one is, what is an array? An array is a linear data structure that stores a collection of elements, all of the same data types, in contiguous memory allocation. It means any data, like whether it is a continuous string data or it's a number data, whatever it is, so we can store it in an array format. And next thing is key features of an array. Fixed size. For an arrays, we can initialize the size of an array at the previous stage while we are declaring an array, and also same data types. If it's an string integer type, it stores an same all types or all data is in integers only. And whether it is string type, all the data in the array is or strings. And next thing is accessing an element, indexed access. Like if you want access any elements from an array, we can use the index values. Suppose here we are going to access an element 6 by using index number 5, and here we accessing the element e by using the index value 4, like that. Next thing is declaration of an arrays. How can we declare an array? In Java, we can simply declare an array by using int bracket array. Whether you can declare the array name as array, whatever it is. So this the first one is declaration with size. So in this, we are going to initialize the size of an array first, and after that the second thing is declaration with initialization. So if we declare an array, at the time only you can give some values of an arrays. And next thing is, this is the list of an array. Next, accessing elements from array. In Java, we can easily access elements from array using index values, like whatever the variable it is declared, by using index values we can access the elements. In Python also, same as like in Java, we can use by using index values we can access the elements. So operations on arrays, updating an elements. So how can we update an elements? In Python, we can, in Python and Java, in both languages we can update elements easily. So index value at index here, if you see, these are the list of an array 1 2 10 4 and 5. So if you want to change the elements, like here it is array of 2, I mean the second index place it's a 10, so it initializes as 10. Second thing is deletion of elements. Suppose if an array, here if you see, this is an array, we can simply use the delete keyword. So we can delete the elements at the place of an index 2. Here at the place of an index 2 it's 30. So after we use the delete keyword, when we print, it shows like 10 20 and 40. And adding elements. So in Python we can easily append an elements to an array. Here is just an array like 10 and 20 values. So if you want to append any elements, we can simply use an append keyword. So after the final result it will show like 10, 20 and 30. Next, array traversal. How can array traversal means, so if you want to print the all values, whatever the values that are present in an array, we can simply use the for loop. So for value in array, it access the all elements that are present in an array and it will print the array. So what are the advantages and disadvantages? So fast access, I mean, so if you want to access an elements, we can fastly retrieving the elements. And memory allocation, it is dynamically, I mean linearly, and easy traversal, we can easily access an early all elements using like for loop. And static allocation, like disadvantages are fixed size. Suppose if you initialize the size of an array at the time of declaring, we can't change it after that. Costly insertion and deletion, it means if you want to insert and delete any elements in that array, uh, it is difficult to insert. Why? Because if you insert any element at the in the middle of the array, so if in the middle of an array, it can swap, interchanging the values that are present in before and after that specific index, and wasted or insufficient memory. Like in this, wasted or insufficient memory means, so if you declare the size of an array after some time, so if you want to expand the array size, we can't change it. And homogeneous elements, I mean, what are the elements that are present in an array, we can easily homogeneously elements, I mean the elements that are present in that are homogeneous, I mean whether it's a integer type or it's a number type, that are single type only, I mean homogeneous. If you enter the integer, we can only add integers to an array. If you add a string, we can only add a string types. And next thing is time complexity. So by accessing to access the elements from an array using index value, that is order of 1, so we can use the index values, so we can easily access the values from that. And second thing is searching. So unsorted, I mean, so what are the elements that are present in that array that are jumbled, like if there is a bigger value and smaller than that are interchanged. So by using, in that case, we can search the elements using index, so that time complexity is order of 1. So for sorted arrays, I mean like a binary search, this is the best example is binary search. For order of n, it's a linear search, and order of log n means time complexity is for binary search. So we can divide the element size of an array and just checking the element whether it's present in that array or the sub array, like that. So and second thing is inserting. So if you want to insert an element at end, we can simply append the value like easily. So if you want to insert element in the middle, it's difficult. Why? Because there are already present some elements in that array. So if you want to add an element, either just adjust the elements like for that. So the time complexity or n. And deletion elements from an array in the middle of the thing. So if you want to delete an elements in the middle of an array, we can simply use index values. So after deleting an index by elements by using index value, they must be rearranged. So that's like. And traversal, I mean, and traversal means throughout an array we can search the element. So if you want an value from index 0 by 1 and second, like that, we can loop by using for loop, we can traverse the all elements. So this is the test. So read the question and comment on the answer below. So that's it for this video. So if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.